Hi Libra, welcome to your reading for April. So this month I've decided to do a you and your person's energy at the current moment. And it doesn't have to be for April. If you find this in May or June or whenever and it fits your story, then it's your reading. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. We do have some conflicting energies here, which is a little weird because we have some that I don't know. We'll go forward. So in your energy, I see the vast universe. We have the Ace of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. So you are still holding on to something, some truth that you learned, some information that you have gathered that has left you feeling very kind of helpless and out in the cold. And it does show that I do feel like you're holding on to this from the past with your person. Looks like you received some, s- bit of truth from them that did not sit well with you. I do see there here in the vast universe that in the grand scheme of things, this really does not affect the connection that greatly because I feel like this is a divine connection. I mean, if this person, lied to you, cheated on you, or abused you in any way, then of course I'm not promoting, looking the other way, of course. But if this is something that, is kind of like on the border of something that didn't sit right with you and is a deal breaker and something that is not quite a deal breaker, I'm thinking that this is probably just a one-off thing and that maybe with some communication you and your person can work it out. Or possibly it's some truth that you learned about the connection that has not sat well with you and that you're feeling you're grieving over it and feeling abandoned. But I do see you're holding on to it. And your person right now, I feel like they've got a lot going on in their family. It's some things that are causing them a significant burden, and where they are having to decide, okay, what are my next steps on my own in my own life? Do I stay and keep dealing with these burdens from my family, or do I go off on my own and start thinking of my own life? I'm feeling like this person has children that he feels obligated to, he or she. I keep saying he, but it could be a she, feels obligated to, taking care of. But I do feel that there is some things that he is not ready to release yet, some truths that he still needs to, that he or she, that they need to let go of and kind of, put everything out on the table, and they're not quite ready to do that yet. In the mutual energy, we have fragmented energy. We have the Three of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Knight of Pentacles. So it's been both of you, your energy is all over the place. It's like there I'm getting with this fragmented energy that push pull twin flame dynamic. When one person's pulling, the other person is pulling. And when one person is pushing, the other person is pushing. It's like you can't seem to make up your mind to, I said that wrong, but I think you catch my drift, right? When you're pulling, you're pulling. When you're pushing, and you're not kind of connecting there. Um, and I feel like it has been a slow realization to both of you that this is a destined connection. That you have both learned so much from each other, and that there's still that divine connection there, but it has been very slow moving. Um, Now, as far as the outcome, we have new supportive connections, judgment, the Tower, and the Ace of Cups. I feel like there's definitely going to be a decision made here about this connection that is going to shake you up and be the start of something new with this person. I feel like in this, with these surrounding cards, the Tower card is not in a bad position at all. Um, so this is definitely going to shake you up. You're not going to be expecting it. This is something that's going to be very sudden. Um, this new supportive connections, I'm not sure really what to make of that unless it's a new love, but this reading is for you and your person on your mind, not someone new. Um, oh, and just to show you at the bottom of this deck, we have the Four of Wands, which is a twin flame card, possibly, possible marriage card. Um, I'm gonna go through the advice and then come back to this. So, but you see what I mean? It's a little contradicting because we have the new supportive connections, but then this is saying that there's going to be a decision made about this connection. So unless you and your person decide to go and get counseling, which could be. If you both went and got counseling, that would be a new supportive connection that would support the three cards next to it. So I'm going to come back to that anyway. So in the advice, we have travel, moonlight or moon, the Three of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. What this is telling me is that it's not time to move forward with any plans as of yet. I feel like there are some things that are still unknown in the situation, and that it's time to just kind of just sit and see how things play out on your own, and be careful of and I'm sorry, and leave things in the past. Leave the past in the past. Don't bring it forward with you, because something is going to come up. Something is going to come to you that is going to open those doors, and that will allow you to move forward at that time. But I think right now is not the time to do anything. Um, so basically, the advice is to do nothing. Just sit, wait, and watch and see. If that's what you want. If you want to see about this outcome coming to fruition, then don't do anything at this time, because something is going to come on its own to you. Okay? And I do feel that I feel like this is like somebody around one of you or your person, that's going to play a pivotal role in getting the two of you back together. Whether it's a counselor or a friend of your person or a friend of yours or somebody new altogether, I can't say. I mean, it does say new, but maybe it's, a person who hadn't been supportive in the past and is now being, more on board. Um, I do feel like this is set to come together. Um, I'm gonna pull a couple of these and see if we get a timing. Whoa, or not, because I lost half the deck. I'm gonna pause this while I grab my cards. Okay, sorry about that. So let's see what we've got here. Okay, so not all of these cards represent timing. So I'm going to go down to the first timing card that comes up and grab that. Winter. So it could be as long as winter. Let me pull this next one and see in a few weeks. So that's a pretty broad range, but it's not going to be before, it won't be after the end of the year. So by the end of the year, I do see that this has but is moving forward. Granted, I know that that's 8 months away. So, of course, it's always your decision. You are not stuck with whatever the cards say. You follow the advice, chances are the outcome's going to happen. You don't follow the advice, then chances are it's not going to happen that way. So you always have your free will to consider to that plays a role in here too. But just so you know, if you do veer off a destined path, the universe has a way of setting you back on that path. So it just may delay things a little bit more. But I would say go about your business in the meantime. Try and get your energy back in alignment and leave the past in the past and allow nature to take its course, allow the universe to play out. And Libra, that's what I have for you this month. And I will see you soon for your mid month check in. Bye.